You have to accept that you suck. The importance of that, why that matters. So, I know what that sounds like. It sounds like you just are giving up on yourself, and it just doesn't sound very positive. That's totally fair. But for me, that has completely made my life so much better. And that's just by different ways of looking at it. So, how I looked at it differently and how that changed my life. Which, it was all about my mindset. I always had massive expectations, and I always needed things now, and I needed results immediately. I needed instant gratification, where most people in my generation have issues with. I'm sure just people in history. You want things fast, There's a reason why get a six-pack abs in 30 minutes or whatever the case may be. People don't want to have the struggle. People don't want to have to put time and effort and energy into things if it can come easy, because why would you if it could come easy? And that's how I used to operate for the majority of my life. I'm 21 years old now. I am slowly but surely working my way away from that mindset and accepting that the only way that I'll be able to do anything good is if I put time, energy, and effort into it, because that'll genuinely change who I am. It is a decision that I make for myself every day, and that I've made, and that has done nothing but good things for my life. And that was changing the way I look at it. I have to accept that I suck, and accept that there's places to grow. Okay? So let me break that down. If you just accept that you suck, that's a very sad reality. And if you think that you're the best and you have nothing to change, then nothing will ever change for you, and you will never grow into the person that you are meant to be. I accept where I am at that point in time, and I accept that I always have something to learn. That's an important life skill to have that I'm working on. And it's always being able to accept that you can learn in things, even if you think that you're an expert. Instead, I accept that, yes, I'm not the best. As much as I would love to be, that's just not the reality for me. But if I, instead of focus on, I need this goal at this time, like I need to have a six-pack in 6 months of working out, let's say I did that. For me, working out is a big part of my life. And if I thought of that, I would have given up in 6 months. And I would never have seen the results that I have now. Or making videos for 6 months. Instead, I made a commitment to myself that I will show up, that I will try my best, that I will continue to do the things that I'm passionate about. Because what's the point in life if you're not doing something that you're passionate about? That's how I see it. And some people may differ. Some people may not have as set concrete goals as me of what to strive for, right? A lot of my friends are comfortable with, they're just working their way up to get a pretty decent job and not really have to worry about all the things of what it takes to fully focus on your goals and do your own thing. Some people want to have a more structured thing that's set out by somebody else, and that's totally cool. But for me and a lot of people out there, you need to be accepting that you're just going to put in work day in, day out, and slowly get better. So let me give some examples. So I started making YouTube videos back in 2016. I was 12 years old, and I was terrible. And I was like, this will be it. I'll put up my first YouTube video, and it'll go mega viral. It'll be great. And I got like 2 views, right? I made extra accounts for it to get views. It was not great. It was a terrible video. But I thought it was the best thing ever at the time. And if I stuck with that mentality, if I have nowhere to grow, then where would I be now? If I only give myself one video, I would never have made any more videos after that. So again, that was 2016, which is crazy. I graduated grade school. And over time, I made shitty videos, and I didn't have the work ethic to take it to where it needed to be right away. It took me a while for a reason. It's because of my lack of effort and my lack of self-awareness of how bad things were. But slowly but surely, I kept making videos and didn't give up on my dream. And one day, it was COVID, 2020. And I was watching videos on TikTok, and there was this guy, Cousin Crypto, and he was really jacked and really, really wealthy. I thought, man, what if I try to be like that guy? And then started going to the gym. And I didn't think anything of it. I had nothing better to do. It was COVID. I had nothing going on. Very similar to, I'm sure, many of you out there. I started to see results. I noticed the big difference because I haven't seen results in my life of something that I actually was invested in. I got through grade school and high school at that point, but I hadn't truly invested myself in anything. Like, truly tried, like, was able to put myself out there enough to really give it a shot. And I did. I started to see results, and I thought, wow, if I can do something with my life and dedicate myself to it and see results, what if I try to do this with YouTube videos? I've been trying this for, that would have been 4 years, 5 years at that point. And I made my room, the room that I'm in now. I made a very nice desk setup. I had my first full-time job. I saved enough money to buy this PC that I'm recording this video on, and this camera, and this lighting equipment, and everything. I thought, let me make a video about this. You know, it's cool. I found it interesting. I've been watching tech videos for forever. I like it. And at this point, I had 800 subscribers. Okay. No one ever cared about my videos. My friends would help, and they're the best, but no one ever cared. So one day I woke up, I heard my parents talking about it because they somehow found my channel. I don't remember how, but they did. They're like, oh wow, this video has quite a bit of views, and it's actually pretty good. I'm like, what? I'm still kind of in like a slumber, and I hear it's like, yeah, Matt's video is really good. I'm like, what? And I open the YouTube app on my phone, and I check that the video has like 50,000 views. And at that point, I hadn't had a video over like a couple thousand. I was like, whoa. If I apply myself, I can get somewhere with that. And it kept growing and kept growing. And it's now almost 1 million views. It's at 980K. It's me building my setup at 18 years old or whatever I titled it. And it showed that I could do something with what I got. Then I ended up making a YouTube short right after that. That was my most viewed video at 4 million views. And I continue to double down on accepting that I suck. But I had somewhere to go. I continue to work out. I continue to make videos. I found that those two things I was really invested in. I love them. I can't get enough of them. That's what I am investing my time in. I like it. If I'm going to be doing anything with my life, it's going to be something that I love. As long as it makes some sort of money and I can live off that, I'm okay with that. Because most of your life should be your job. It should be your purpose. You know, you're not put on this life just to hang out. Although I love it, but, you know, it's not the reality for most of us, including myself. So anyways, those videos do well. And I start going to the gym more often. And I start focusing on PRs. I don't start focusing on how I look. And I keep going these little goals, and I keep investing, I keep putting time in. It snowballs to where I am today. Now that changed with everything, right? So with working out, I became a lot more stronger. I put on about 50 pounds, some of it fat, most of it muscle. I don't know how, but I did. I ate, well, I do. I train almost every day, and I eat mostly protein. There you go. There's the secret. It doesn't really matter what your split is that much as long as you're hitting every muscle group. Anyways, I've seen success with that. I've seen success with even just when it comes to things like talking to girls. I would never do that in high school. I would never do that in grade school. And, you know, at this point, I have been in a couple relationships, and I've had my fair share of chatting with different people, and I am with an amazing girlfriend now. And the only reason I'm there is because I accepted that I am nothing at this point in time, but I'm committing myself to be somewhere. I'm betting on myself. You should always bet on yourself. And not be focused on certain goals. That's not what you should be doing. Anyways, so with girls, I was working out and chatting with more, and there's a lot to learn and a lot of mistakes. I'm sure a lot of you out there is like, I wish I could get a girlfriend. Guess what? Once you get one, it doesn't get easy. But I kept committing that this person might not be the end all be all, just like this one goal might not be the end all be all, but I'm committing to getting better and better each and every day and each and every time. And I'm learning and growing, and I'm making better decisions of who to be my girlfriend, of what my workout split should be, what YouTube videos I should make. I'm committing to myself learning and growing. I hope this helps. There was a lot of me talking about myself, but you need to accept that you suck. Everyone starts somewhere. I believe in each and every single one of you. You got this. If I can do it, any one of you can. And subscribe. Thank you so much for watching this far.